This podcast is certified fresh. Freshmediaworks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Doelle, and this is the show where I use my commute time to talk about one actionable marketing idea, one tip, one trick, one tidbit, one tiny morsel that can help you do better as far as getting more customers, getting your word out there. And today, I want to talk about your message, your positioning. There was a recent study that basically took a lot of different offers and analyzed them and just took a look at what works better. So let's talk about, you have a product or a service. It has several features that are great positives and maybe one negative. How should you approach that? Should you ignore the negative? It's a small negative, right? Let's say you're selling work boots, right? And the positives are things like, it's got a steel toe, it's got a reinforced arch, it's got, all leather, it's, I don't know what all the positives of a work boots, guarantee. And the one negative, it's only available in 2 colors. So do you ignore that? Do you just say, I'm just going to list the positives and ignore that and take your chances that when they go to pick the colors, they'll choose the one they like out of the 2? Well, what they found was they tried it that way. They tried it ignoring it. They tried it listing the negative first. They also tried it listing the negative last. And unquestionably, the one that converted the most was to list the negative right off the bat. Now, that negative has to be a small one. It can't be, they wear out in 3 days. That can't be one of the negatives. So that's a caveat. And what about the number of positive things? Yeah, they took another study that showed, you may have 8 positive things about your service or your product, but how many is the most effective? When you list 1, does listing 2 positives increase the close rate? Yeah. If you go up to 2 positives, it increases the number of people who make a. What about going to 3? If you go to 3, it also increases above 1 and 2. What about when you go to 4? Well, that's when it starts going the other direction. That's when it sounds like you're trying too hard, when you're trying to sell too much. There's something universal about 3s. There's so many laws of 3s out there. But you think about it, I know in my writing, I always write in 3s. When I give examples, I go boom, boom, and boom. It's something that's natural. And the same thing works with ad copy. So who cares how many benefits you have, right? How many great things it will do for the customer. List 3. 3 is the sweet spot. Yeah, definitely pick out the best one, the most influential ones, but don't get caught running off at the mouth trying to, sell, because you end up hurting yourself. So again, it was just a couple little things about your messaging I wanted to share with you. And hey, be sure, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Numbers at the end of the show. Until next time, keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Doelle. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.
Hey folks, I want to tell you about something really cool. It's called the Business Success Challenge. Actually, it's a series of challenges where myself and Gail Stolzenberg are going to talk with you about several business-related topics. We're going to talk about networking, the right way to network. We're going to talk about AI in business. We're also going to talk about podcasting. We're going to talk about business psychology. So many great things that we're going to cover in these business success challenges. The best part? They're absolutely free. no cost whatsoever. But you do need to sign up to get on the mailing list so you can find out when they are happening. Go to freshmediaworks.com/success challenge. Get your email in there. Don't miss out on this great series of free business success challenges.